Today I'm going to play Blair Witch on Xbox One. I'm playing this via Game Pass because why the heck would you buy anything anymore when you can get it on Game Pass? I don't like this game very much. I think it sort of sucks. It kind of misses the point of Blair Witch, I think. Although, admittedly, my experience with Blair Witch is only the first movie. I've never watched the sequel or the reboot. I never played the other games that were on PC. My vision of Blair Witch is from 96, 97, 98, whenever the movie came out. So I don't know if my ideal Blair Witch thing is correct or not. I don't know. To me, the Blair Witch is scary because it's realistic and relatable. Like, everybody's been out in the woods and scared themselves, basically. And mysteries and, the weird stuff that happens at the end of the movie, that's what's interesting. And why it's scary is because it's believable that, weird crap can happen when you're out in the woods. And the fact that it was a mystery and was open-ended and they didn't explain anything is why it was scary. But all these games, they have to explain things and give you a reason why. And I don't know. And also, this game, it does some stupid things. Like, it has monsters to fight. Why would you have monsters to fight in a freaking Blair Witch game? Why would there be monsters? It's stupid. And it uses the Alan Wake, shoot light at the monster and it'll die. That's dumb. It's perfect in Alan Wake. Stupid here. And it has this, time manipulation thing where you find videotapes. And then you rewind the videotape to the spot that you want the time to be, and it changes your world. I don't having videotapes out in the woods is perfect. That's Blair Witch. Videotapes is awesome. But I'm not going to answer this. But manipulating time and all that stuff seems stupid. The first time I played this, I answered the phone and got chewed out by some lady. So I'm just going to ignore it. The dog's getting annoyed. I wonder if you drive forever. That would be freaking awesome. Oh, darn. I was hoping it would go for 15 minutes just driving endlessly. That would have been the whole video. The other thing about this game that I don't like is that it relies too heavily on the kind of modern horror tropes of impossible space. And everything behind you is constantly changing, and then you turn around and oh, it's different now. I just don't really think games like that are that scary. And the team that made this, Bloober team, they made the Layers of Fear games. And those games were 100% that. You'd walk into a room and then there'd be a scary noise behind you, and it's oh, everything is different. Every time you turn your head, the room has changed. And I sort of think that's lame, because it's not believable, it's not realistic, it's not relatable. And this game also, and Bloober Team's other games, have a problem with, scary stuff happens and it doesn't do a good enough job of actually directing you where the scary stuff is. Blah, blah, blah. But we're here to find a missing kid that the Blair Witch presumably touched his butt. I don't know. Your character has some, mysterious past. Look, there's this figure. I'm not going to pick it up. Screw it. But so you have this mysterious past and these, mental hang-ups. But you go into the woods because you want to help anyway. Into the scary Blair Witch woods. Blair Witch woods. But we loved the Blair Witch. We saw it in theaters. My sister and a friend and I went and watched it in theaters. And afterward, the whole ride home, we're oh my God, what happened? And all the speculation and all the talk was the fun part. And then rewatching it on VHS and talking about it more and researching on the internet. And then we discovered that it wasn't real. Because remember, back then the marketing was that it was real, it's found footage. Well, we were teenagers, we didn't know any better. And we'd go camping, like Andrew and I and a friend, we'd go camping and be all stupid and build little Blair Witch dolls and hang them in the trees next to the road. We were weird. Except, of course, we would do that and it would just scare ourselves. Search. And destroy. But a lot of this game is also just following your dog around. And naturally, of course, it turns dark. And then you're trying to frickin' follow your dog through tall weeds in the dark. And just scaring yourself. Get going, dog. Go. Go. You just peed. But you kind of... Like, you go around in circles for a while, and then the game decides, like, oh, now you found a thing. See, this game just isn't fun. It's not designed in a fun way. Because relying on the dog to basically do everything sucks. Finally, after all these years, the dog is doing something. Oh. Fetch. He finds a hat. I remember. Good boy. Leave it, buddy. Now's not the time. Bark, bark. Baltimore Crows. Miss Peters camp. Good boy. We need to hurry. Can you follow the scent? Sniff, sniff. Sniff. The dog's like, I know what dead kid smells like. Where the frick did he go? God, the birds are so loud. Negative. Bullet picked up a scent. I'm not risking him losing it. I'll keep you posted. Over and out. But see, this stupid dog runs off into the woods like this, and you don't know where the hell he's going. Then you fall down a ravine and die. Like, your guy, like I said, he had some sort of mental breakdown. So he sort of freaks out. If he's out here alone for very long, he freaks the hell out. Bullet, where are you? No, not now. But see how everything's getting all creepy? Get a grip on this. We've gotten this far. Not giving up now. Bullet, where are you? He's having like a PTSD because he was in the military or something. But, like, this is really, really effective. Like, I'm freaked out. I wish the whole game was like this. But it's not. It's a stupid game where there's enemies that you fight with light. Whew. That made me really uncomfortable. But see, stuff like this is scary. Wandering around in the woods is scary. You don't need monsters to make this scary. You had a flashback and passed out, and the dog dragged you into the tent. Hold R and choose the blarg. But I just picked this up.
How did it end up back here? There's a tape inside. Might as well see what's on it.
Might as well. You need the red tapes. They let you manipulate time. But see, I paused that tape, and now this thing appeared in real life. That's creepy, but it's dumb. But see, now you wander around in the freaking dark. Why wouldn't you just, like, stay in one spot? Or call and ask for help. You have a radio and a cell phone. People, like, they go to the Blair Witch Woods and then just turn stupid. But see, the dog's freaking out because there's a Blair Witch doll. These are all Blair Witchy victims. But it does stuff like that where the dog starts freaking out and you don't know where to look. You don't know where the scary is. That's the problem with this impossible space type of horror is you know whatever, if you don't look in the right spot, you miss all the scary stuff, and that sucks. Ooh, now there's creepy sounds. I'm getting all goosebumpy. When this game is good, it's like actually good, but it's not good for most of it. Because when it, like, spooking you with this stuff, it's awesome. Scary tree. What was that? Why was that? What are you freaking doing? I'm getting freaking scared of spookulas, and you're rolling around like a dumbass. Now we go through the long grass where the velociraptors are. Oh, I hate this. Ah! See, why are there monsters? Ah! See, it's like that's why they put the monsters in, because they want more spookulas. Ah! Holy Huh. I just don't really think that spooky light monsters is what Blair Witch was ever about. I think it's kind of nonsense. I think that's enough of this. Makes me feel bad. This was Eric vs. 365, where I'm playing a different game every day for a year. Check out psxboxindies.com for daily blogs about the games we're playing and the videos we're making. Thanks for watching.